The absolute latest injury and condition of Liv Morgan, her future in the WWE, the WWE's plans for Dean Ambrose, and what were the original plans for Dean Ambrose before he went down with an injury, and how that could play a role in the current storylines on Monday Night Raw. Share, subscribe, smash the bell, refresh my YouTube channel multiple times a day so you're always in the know on the top news and rumors today. So as we all saw last night, Liv Morgan hurt, Liv Morgan injured, Liv Morgan knocked out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the following is being revealed. Make sure to share my videos on Facebook and Twitter. My brand new merchandise line on Amazon.com, SeanzViewEnt. As seen on Raw this week, Liv Morgan suffered an injury during a 6-woman tag team match with Brie Bella, but Morgan got hit with a stiff yes kick to the face, temporarily knocking Morgan out. While Morgan was able to kick out of a pinfall attempt, just barely, I'll tell you what, that's putting it loosely. Morgan was eventually helped to the back when WWE officials decided she could not compete. According to PW Insider, after Morgan was removed from the match, she was evaluated for a possible concussion by doctors at ringside. Morgan then underwent further testing backstage after the bout. Dave Meltzer added on the Wrestling Observer radio that Morgan appears to be okay. However, it is possible she suffered a concussion and possibly memory loss during the match. And well, ladies and gentlemen, that comes with the territory. That comes with the system. The status of Morgan's in-ring future will not be known until the WWE can complete concussion testing and other tests to fully evaluate Liv Morgan. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very sad, traumatizing thing. I mean, Brie Bella, you can make mistakes, you can do botches, you can be in wrong place, wrong time, but I mean, this is what, 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row, and Brie Bella is getting a lot of backlash, she's getting a lot of heat, she's getting a lot of criticism, she's taking the heat, and she's responding well to it, but I don't know, Brie Bella, I think she just needs to train a little bit more, I think she needs to be a little bit safer in the ring, I think Brie Bella needs to be a little bit more cautious in the ring, but let's move on to the news on the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose, because we know we got the Shield, we know that Dean Ambrose now has, doubt, question lingering in his mind. Should he turn heel? Should he go in a different direction? Because, when he was a singles competitor, as Ziggler said, I mean, they made valid points. They made valid arguments last night, okay, about how Dean Ambrose was successful on his own, was the WWE champion, was the man at the top of the food chain, okay? Now, according to Dave Meltzer, the Wrestling Observer Radio, original plans in WWE called for Dean Ambrose to turn heel on Seth Rollins and face him at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. But Ambrose went down with an injury back in December and required surgery. Now, how does that play into the current storylines? Well, here it is being reported. Considering WWE did in fact have a plan in place at one point for Ambrose to turn heel on Seth Rollins, it is possible, while not confirmed, that we've seen the seeds being planted, all right, we've seen the orchestration happening, that what we saw on Raw this week could be WWE officials planting the early seeds for an eventual Ambrose heel turn down the line. But let's hope the WWE actually keeps rolling the ball and rolling the dice and making this very, very nice. Because let me tell you something, if they can keep this storyline going and keep it revolving and keep it interesting, because, at one point I was like, all right, I'm getting sick and tired of the dogs of whatever they're calling them, Braun Strowman and Dolph Ziggler versus the Hounds of Justice. How many times have we seen that match? How many times have we seen, one-on-one action, tag team action? But now they're revving it up. They're making it more anticipated. They're making it better. They're improving it. All the dogs of war. I think that's what he's calling them, right? My dogs of war versus the Hounds of Justice. Whatever he's calling them. I was getting sick and tired of those predicaments, those matches, but now they're switching it up because now they're putting question. They're letting it linger in Dean Ambrose's mind. Is he making the right choice? Is it the right decision to stay with the Shield? So viewers and subscribers, as you can see, the WWE is revving it up. The WWE is making things, actually, I enjoyed Raw last night. To be honest with you, how did I like Raw? Raw review. I'll give you a Raw and SmackDown review together on a Wednesday or a Thursday or perhaps even on the weekend, because sometimes the weekends, sometimes the news can be slow. But remember to always refresh my YouTube channel multiple times a day on the top rumors and news, because I don't just discuss news and rumors in WWE. I give you the developments, I give you the headlines, I give you the changes to any stories in WWE. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think should Ambrose do? What about Liv Morgan? When is she going to step back into the ring? When will the opportunity arise? Will there be a receipt? Will there be mayhem, carnage, and bedlam? Will Liv Morgan and the Riot Squad be rioting all over the Brie mode, and maybe it won't be botch mode anymore? Maybe Brie Bella's career is not on the up and up, so to speak. So viewers and subscribers, have no fear, because the brash one is absolutely here. And I'll tell you what, once again, Raw last night, I didn't expect a hell of a lot. I didn't think the WWE was going to take me on a direction to stay on my chair and actually not leave my seat, not fall asleep. But viewers and subscribers, Monday Night Raw did things the right way. They did a lot more good than bad. I got to give the WWE that much credit. Your comments, your opinions, more to come as I work around the clock. I don't stop on the WWE. Sean's View Entertainment is here to make history.